I believe, and many of us believe, that this is the best podcast that we have on the 60p peel, and because it's about money. It's about money, and also it's about, so let me Money Monday. It's one of the most amazing. We started 25 weeks ago, and it was about to follow the best author motivator in terms of what is money, how can we invest money, save money in our life. So wherever you are, you start your 60p Monday with, what can I do with my money? So we're bringing you a complete program today. Let me tell you, today is July 20th, and is this Spain football global cup winner. Isn't that amazing? For those who follow the football's players, Spain's won to Argentina yesterday. We went and saw the whole game with our friends, the runners of Kissimmee. It was an amazing. And then we went to see Michael Nolan movies, Odyssey, another amazing 3 hours trips. It was good. So this is it. We are after the winners of the International Global Cup, Spain, and we are in 60p Money Monday. So we're gonna have a extraordinary pills today. So we start off with stillness. We will follow with the creator pass, and I will be talking to you about tier one, tier two, tier three, which is now in school: premium one, premium, standard premium, and VIP. I will show it to you so that any moment you can be members of our 60p system. I will speak to you also about sport passions and what I do on Monday. Most likely it's going to be Monday Monday. So after a long run or resting after a race, the only thing that I can say is to you, just take it, rest your legs. And in the authorship pass, we are on the introductions of Total Money Makeover, the books of Dave Ramsey. For you that understands, it's about the baby steps, and all of us are working with the baby steps. Also, we follow the book of Dr. Hardy, The Science of Scaling. That has been an amazing acquisition in our, many books that we have to take and read to become a permanent learner. Also, I will introduce today the 100 Millions series by Alex Hormozzi. So we're gonna be talking about him, the guy, the big guy. He's the big guy behind the school. And let's start right away. I will make sure that I can share the flyer that I have for you. So in that flyer that I will send to you guys, I will put it. Let me see if I can have it right here. So this is my flyer, and this is the flyer of today. So we're gonna start right away with Money Mondays, and we're gonna have 5 minutes of stillness. Start your week with stillness, clarity, and purpose. And just to remind you that our big hack is 1 million monthly MRR in school by 1/31/27, which is January. We have it on the school. The challenge that we have is 1/31/27, but within us, it's 12/31/26 in this amazing year. We in this process of winning the GOAT prize or the win games, we just want to be experts on winning the prize of GOAT. That's why we have, and we're gonna focus on these amazing books of Alex Hormozzi, which is the big guy. It's part of the things that we have to change, the things that we cannot do because we raise the floor, and also we change our frame. Now, the process is how can we accelerate the focus, and the focus is on already. So this we're gonna start with 5 minutes of stillness wherever you are. You're the coach, wherever you are, and you are having and you're taking your 560p transformative path. You start in a place of wonder. So find this place. I'm gonna make sure that I have 5 minutes count. It's like if you're in a church, in your church you start praying, In our 60p model, the 60p pills, we start with take it easy, close your eyes and just relax for 5 minutes now. And we are 5 minutes counting. Next Monday, I'll be talking with Rosara, one of our 60p coach, and she did a wonderful, amazing, full video, um, also meditations and stillness that I from time to time I will bring those meditations to accompany Money Monday. But today, just close your eyes, breathe slowly and deeply, and start your Money Monday with clarity, relaxation. Go to the space of nothingness, become the man of zero, the person of zero, thinking nothing, doing nothing, having nothing. Breathing slowly and deeply. I love the metaphor of, when you go and see your thoughts, no emotion, no feeling, don't pay attention to none of them. They're fishes on a tank, fishes on a fish tank, fishes on the ocean that you can see in an aquarium, and they pass by, big, small, beautiful color. Don't pay attention to them. Just relax and stay in silence within yourself. Remember, we are live and this is our Money Monday. And we take our pills every day, and that's the way we start. You can start with, the authorship path or with the creator path. So you can start with the sport passionate path. You start running, walking and running. I prefer to start today, Money Monday, just with relaxation and stillness. Just breathe slowly and deeply. Inhale, exhale. Count to 1 to 10, and then when you go to 10, come back to 1. If you made a mistake counting, go back to 1. Inhale, exhale 2 until you go to 10, so you can get your rhythm and your mind clear. Yes, just relax your body. Do it with us. Just right now, find a place, a comfortable position, by yourself, alone, wherever you are. Go to silence. Go to stillness. Go to mindfulness meditation. We have more minutes to go. Just relax and do nothing, think nothing, create nothing, and enjoy your stillness path. Take your pill, start with clarity. Are you taking the time to close your eyes, to rest, to be the person of nothing now? Do it. Stop the crawling, stop the computer, just relax. Okay, 5 minutes are off. When you're ready, come back to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, we started today with an amazing stillness. And we're going to continue with our live podcast on YouTube. Remember, the 60p is already built, is already 2.0, it's already live on school. I'm gonna show you later about it, so you can go and be part of our memberships. How you feeling, Rosaura, after your 60p amazing uh, meditation process? How you feel today, Rosaura? Open up your
I'm feeling rested, optimistic, and ready to face the challenges of the day.
excellent. So let me show the people the stillness path. This is where we are moment, and you start there. You start into the stillness path. This is the best way to get clarity, be the presence of zero. So I love it. I love it a lot. So I'm gonna take you now to I have all of them in place so you can understand it, you can take it. And we're gonna go to the scaling dreamer path. So it's an amazing AI presentations that I put together, the scaling and dreamer path. The scaling and dreamer path, you are a dreamer, you are an entrepreneur, okay? How can you go and grow your business? How can you go and do that? And that's what we have been doing today. So we have the big high, the big audacious, hairy goal, and we are not stopping at all cost. We're gonna have an amazing opportunity to start from zero because that's gonna be the report MRR today, and we cannot, lie to you. We cannot. We have to mature and get character and convictions that this is going to happen. We are using the time as a tool, as a psychological tool, okay, and we have make the also the deadline as a psychological tool. It's not a reality, but we know that it's a reality because we have changed completely. We're doing a lot of stuff the moment we start scaling our dream. And this path will allow you to, wherever you are, to do that. Just scale your dream. So, where are we in terms of the scaling system instead of the scaling dreamer path? So far, the MRR or monthly recurring uh, revenue is zero, from 0 to 1 million. The we have I developed checking out, who am I in terms of media, in terms of traffic, so that we can go into conversions. I review all my social media, and I found that I have 5 groups on Facebook with 2,653 followers, and then I and position my 31 social media with 12 priority medias of 116,200 followers. I went and also review my YouTube channel that I have been working on since like probably 5, 10 years after the pandemic. We accelerated it to so far it's 2,100 videos, but you have to understand that we make a video every day. Mondays is my money Mondays. I do my first video on YouTube. And also on Tuesdays is Victor Catano, second 60p certified coach. On Wednesday, it's Gregory Denisards. On Thursdays, it's Rosaura. On Friday, it's Lawrence Corret. And on Saturday, we have the bilingual, all the bilingual team, Rosada, Dr. Piña, Marta Rodriguez, and Victor. We do the bilingual for the third time. Is going to be next Saturday. So that's part of. So it means like from 2,100 videos, we are adding 7 videos per week, including the video that we do for the Cocrea with Dr. Reiki and Dr. Reiki and Ramon Blandino. That now is the 60p Cocrea project. So as you can see, all my Endeavor community are now on the 60p community path. the 60p pill path that we are bringing to the whole world, to the 8 billion people. We believe that you can take you 60p anytime you want. You can change your anxiety, symptoms of anxiety, symptoms of depression if you just calm yourself down. And also you go into working on your movement, acquiring, having a specific sports as we do, scaling your dreams, making it happen, understanding how it works. As you can see now on my scaling dream, all I'm doing is this is where I am. I'm changing completely my frame. This is my frame. The frame that I took from the scaling dream and the theory of the science of scaling by Benjamin Hardy. So far, 118,793 followers on all social media. We're talking about X, YouTube, Facebook pages, 25 Facebook um, groups, 5 Facebook groups, and then we're gonna go to X, TikTok. We also have what I have also in place. The Let me make sure that I have it here together. We have Facebook, LinkedIn. We have also YouTube, School, and Sky. We have also WhatsApp, and this is 118,793 followers with 2,100 video, totally 121,000. So that we now have to put together our offer for and I'm going to talk to you about that offer on the creator pass. But that's the numbers, that's the statistics. You have to do the same. So if you don't have a social media, try to find the social media. The most important social media, it's um, YouTube, and you can get your YouTube connected to your Facebook page and then do the meta ads. I'm working with a team of people from the group of the synthesizers, who are the one who want to get you to 100,000 MRR, and I'm talking to them to see what's the process. I already have the amazing videos of Sun Ovens. I have Andrew Kirby, one of the first investors of the school. Now we have the Dr. Benjamin Hardy books that's changed completely the whole process of the 60p. Now also we added the Alex Hormozzi books. I will show it to you at the end in the Thinker Path. I spoke with Avatar Dan, one of the members of the synthesizers, that from 0 to 100,000. And also I had a meeting with Sulav Suberi, so we can make happen. You can make our goals, big hack happen. So we're putting together the super who's. You know that you cannot do it alone. You cannot do it alone. You have to bring the big guys, the people who know, who have the experience, who can make it happen. And we are serious about this. This is the scaling dream. This is where we are. So far, 120,446 followers. So to make this scaling process, but we want to be honest with you, and the MRR it's zero as of our second report. So nothing to say more than this is our frame. It's completely changed, and this is the way we're gonna scale them. So now, how can you participate and be part of us? It's let me show you what we have, and we already built, and it's live. I'm not gonna bring you now to the school. This is our school, and you can at any moment go to our school, which is the 60p Pill 2.0 Academy Global. You just type on Google 60p Pill 2.0 Academy Global, and you can go to the about page. And the about page, you're gonna find the what we have built together. And let me show you to you so I can see it on. Let me see. You can see it on YouTube. I cannot make it horizontal, but I can. You can see the 60p pill. You can see the bilingual Club de la Píldora de Quietud y Bienestar. You can see the ingredients of the 60p pill. Also, you can see the first pill that we developed, and also you can see the team that has been working from the beginning. Dr. Raki, Dr. Z is there, Dr. Piña, Gregory Lizard, Coret, and Lawrence, Victor Catano, and Rosario. This is the team completely. If you go and find on my social media, you will see that all my social media, at any moment and any place, you will see the 60p link, because I make sure I put it to everywhere that my people. So this is it. You can go and be a member. All you have to do is, if you go join for 99, you're gonna find all the benefits that you're going to have today. 99 months. We don't have free stuff so far. We're considering having some free stuff for those guys who want to try who we are. But what I can tell you, we are a. This is for coaches, uh, doctors, licensed counselors, for people who want to learn. You, wherever you are in your educational process, you can take your pill. You can be part of this amazing group. Every day we have a video that you can enjoy and you can learn from us. You can participate just with the 99s and on the standard process tier, which is the foundations. And if you go to the 60p, you're gonna find the foundation tier, where you're gonna go just 99 per month. The premium, it's 199 per month. You're gonna have a coach, a group with you on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, and you're gonna be closest to your dream. And with the 999 months, which is VIP, this is the alchemy. You're gonna have assigned a licensed coach and a licensed professional. You will see me at least bi-weekly, me or my team, for coaching and also for licensing mental health professions. You need psychotherapy, you need some kind of specific evaluation you're going to have access to. If you are really suffering from a mental disorder in your family or friends, you can have also completely the team. VIP hot seats, personalized 90 days growth. You're gonna start also with a monthly accountability reviews and activity planning. This is one of the best program and tiers to start. It's having your lifetime as as you are members of the 60 PPL 2.0 Academy Global, having your coach, having your also licensed professional. So this is the creator path that it's connected to the tiers. So whenever you want to be a member, there you have it. Go to 60p 2.0 Global Academy or Academy Global on a school, and you're gonna be part of this amazing system and opportunity for you and your group, your family. If you have a group of 5, 6, 10, or 15, send us an applications. You go to 60pswclub.com. You send our applications, and our teams, the AI communications team, will receive your applications, and they will review it, and will call you to have an interview with us to develop what we call our 60p 1 year contract. So we want to know who are you, what you're going to scale, what kind of sport you're going to take, what kind of process of nutrition, where are you in terms of longevity, nutrition, and having taken care um, of your body. We want to know also what kind of book do you want to read. In the meantime, it's the Thinker Pass. We have a couple of like 5 books that we're reading right now. We have read more than 20 books also on an everyday basis. This is what we do. We start with the stillness. We end up with the Thinker Path. Okay, in the middle, we already spoke to this to the Creator Path, the one that I'm doing, the Scaling Dreamer Path, the Path of Sports Passionates, and also the authorship pass. Wherever you are, this is what we do. This is what we take every day. The 60p Stillness and Wellness Club. This is the creator. So, and that's the way you can be a member of the club. Let's go into the Sport Passionate Pass. Here it's now, wherever you are. If it's Victor Rosaura, go to your island, and Gregory, Lawrence. This is the moment where you wake up, you stand up, and you start walking, running, walking, running. What we use is the amazing systems by Jeff Galloway, and the Jeff Galloway is just go run. Start running for whatever minutes you wanna set up. Start running by miles or by time. I'm gonna go for 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna run for 5 minutes, and then I rest or just walk for 1 minute, and you're gonna be how amazing it's going to be. Most people can run marathons, even ultra marathon, just by using this the 60 the Jeff Galloway path. Very simple: run, walk, run. Naturally, when you go to your race, you make sure you can run it. Make sure that you can go and run it. In our case, we have run the marathon completely with couple of stops, very planned stops. If it's the New York City Marathon, we know when we are on the bridge, most of the runners just go relax because nobody's watching you, seeing you in Brooklyn, Staten Island, or Manhattan, so you can just walk it. Also, one of the most difficult places when you go for the New York City Marathon, I have run it 4, 5 now, 5 with the virtual in the pandemic, in the Bronx Bridge, when you go from the Manhattan back to the Bronx to Manhattan. Also, most people, one of the most difficult is also walk that path. Okay, but it's running because you are against yourself. You're against winning your time. If you made it into 5:30, you want to make it into 5:30, 23 at least. If you made it in 4:50, like my wife, you're gonna do it make 5:25. And let me report to you that in the Sport Passion Pass, for the first time, someone ran a mile on 3 minutes 4:44. So remember, since the 60s, nobody, no human being has run a mile to 4. And it's been done a couple of times now. But this guy went to no 4:99 mile, but 3:44 mile. 3 minutes 44. And it's amazing. It's happened on London on Friday or Sunday. I reported on my team. So the human capacity to run fast is going beyond our human capacity. So nobody have run a sub 4 minutes mile. Now we have that someone have run the 3:44 minute mile, and that's really amazing. And you can do it if you get out, you just talk to your doctor, you find one of the 60p experts on the sport passionate path, and you really can do it. You can move daily, you can build endurance, you can impact your challenge, you can also put your passions into any sport you want, you can live with your best, and also you can also get stronger as we do all together. And this is through the Sport Passionate Pass. I have also to tell you in this podcast, wherever you are, Spain is the football Cup winner, and President Donald Trump was there receiving, and he was, of course, whenever he is in front of the runners. And you know that the runners have this, the moments that they have to have with their cup themselves, with the trophy. The guy, we needed to move him from the view, But the president of Canada and the president of Mexico were there also, and we are very happy and we congratulate the Spanish people. I'm gonna go in Spanish in Madrid in 2026 this year in October to celebrate the 10th Congress of Meta Poetry with my wife, my whole team. We're gonna go to Canary Islands also and Berlin because it's the 10th Congress of the International Meta Poetry, and you can win $5,000 if send a manuscript to Metapoesia at OL before July 31st, and you're gonna be a published meta poet, and you're gonna get also $5,000. Where we have the judges who will decide who's gonna win. Okay, this is the sport passionate path. Rosara, what is your sport favorite part? Victor, Gregory, Lawrence, anyone? What is your favorite sport? What do you do on your sport passionate path, Rosara?
I love dancing. Dancing. I put on my videos. I do all different type of videos that involve dancing. And you know what? I have fun. I have fun and I don't even realize that I am exercising and I'm moving all my body parts.
That is wonder. That's fantastic. Today in the sport passion, it's time for resting. My goal is to prepare for the half marathon of Clearwater or the half marathon of Miami or the marathon, one of the global marathon, because we are in all the ballots. of the major marathon as they happen. You know, the Sydney, the London Marathon, the Chicago Boston Marathon, the Tokyo Marathon. It's very difficult to get them. But I have 5 years to complete them. At least I have two, which is the Berlin and the New York City Marathon. So my idea is always to run, walk, run. You know, at least 2 or 3 times a day. And now we are putting together the long run, this a slow long run. We start with 4, and then we're gonna go up to 15 miles every Sunday. You know, part of the team does it on Saturdays. They go into the long run, and they always start with 6 miles. You know, we I start with 4 miles, and then we go progressively, at least 1 or 2 miles per week until we go to 15. If we're going to run the half marathon, if it's the marathon, then we go to 20 on progressive miles every Saturday. Okay, so sport passionates rest on money Monday. So we make money, we understand about money, and also we rest and we relax with our stillness process. Let's take you now to the autoship path. And the autoship path, it's the autoship path. What I have, it's working on the weekly report, and I work on that. When to have a lot of emergency calls of my patients. Then I went to see the games between Argentina and España and Spain, España y Argentina, with Carmen's and Alfonso. We spent the whole afternoon there. And also, I went to see the Odyssey, the Michael Nolan movies that started on Thursday 17, I think, or Friday 17. It's a brand new movie. You can go see. It's an amazing The Odyssey journey. Ulysses getting to his Penelope on Ithaca after destroying with the Trojan horse, the Trojan city, and his amazing process of discovery and lost, where he lost his all his soldiers in the process of his process of discovery with the god, and how he returned back to see his amazing wife that was waiting for him for 20 years. You know Penelope. Penelope, you have Penelope. The Penelope does the guy come back, but she doesn't see him because he's too old and she doesn't recognize him. Tú no eres quien yo espero, Penelope, the Joel Manuel Serra. In Spanish, in this version of Michael Nolan, no, Ulysses go to Penelope and Penelope is waiting, for him. And resistance, all the lover who want, all the people, all the warriors who want to marry him by force and protecting his king, his young son, who soon to be king. Ulysses come back to Penelope, in the Joel Manuel Serran son, Penelope wait on the andén, wait on the train station, esperando en el andén for more than 20 years. And when the stranger comes, he's too old and he doesn't recognize, because when he met him, he was like in his 20s, or he was beautiful guy, beautiful couple. He came back old, old, tired, unrecognized, wrinkle on his faces. So he said, "No, you're not what I'm waiting for." So Penelope stayed there forever. In this movie, no, Ulysses come back. So go see that, and go see this movie. In the authorship path is very simple. Our MRR as of today is putting together the weekly report. um, I make a flyer, and let me show you the flyer that is right there, so that everything that we have done, we have also the number, the statistics of. Let me see if I can have it right now. And let me go to the Money Monday. This is right here. So you're gonna find this is where we are. The and it's here. We are winning goats at school, and MRR is zero. The statistics is 121,446 followers in social media. Facebook groups 5, pages 25, X, YouTube 2010 videos, and 2360p podcasts so far that we're doing. I just presented the tiers, and also Spain's who won the football cup, and this is where we are now. This is the challenge, the weekly challenge report is number 2, and that number 6. This is authorship pass. We are on the 0, and this is what we're reporting. But now, let me take you to the thinker path, and in the thinker paths, I will introduce to you the series of Alex Hormozzi. Alex Hormozzi. This is the 2 books, and I already have the 100 million money models. Alex Hormozzi, How to Make Money, and this is the from last year, 2025. So get that book, because after this, the science of scaling, we're gonna go completely, probably for the whole year, with Alex Hormozzi. Alex Hormozzi he just put together 100 million money models series, and it's 5 million copies sold in this series. And he's the guy behind the school. And everybody is studying specifically this book, Money Man Model, because it's the last book. We're gonna start with the last book, but also you have to also have in mind the books of Alex Hormozzi, 100 millions offers. Very, very nice book. It's a whole series. And also, I thought I ordered the 100 million of leads. So try to get that book for the next Monday. Monday, I will have it for you. And this is from 2021. So we're not going to start with the offers book of Alex Hormozzi. We start with the money models. Important that you have it. I see that Evelyn, one of the experts on school, she just presented the books. Everybody is working on the books of school. So we're gonna go from the David Ramsey with the baby steps to the science of scaling to the books of Alex Hormozzi, and we're gonna discuss together, because that's what we do. We read together, we become thinkers together, and we're gonna criticize and get the best, and we're gonna apply that knowledge to our process, to our creator. In this case, it's the 60 PPO. Whatever project you have, whatever maker you wanna be. So the way to do it is have a more knowledge, more educations, and that's what we do together. The Thinker Pass is on, and we have 3 more books. So from the beginning, get it, put it together, and again, in the Thinker Pass, we have The Science of Scaling, Benjamin Hardy and Blake Erickson. Get the book, read the book. We have it every day, Tuesday to Saturday. We go with a method to check it out, to read it every day. So get it. We change your life. We transform your life. Um, Tuesday to Thursday, we read it, and also we try to get it on Spanish. We're gonna get it in Spanish on Saturday. What we do, we go translation so you can have it together. So let's finish with the David Ramsey Total Money Makeovers, a proven plan for financial peace, and this is the Thinker Pass. In the Thinker Pass, you have a book that you read with your team, you read with yourself, and this is one of the ingredients of the 60 PPO. One of the ingredients is mindfulness, is clarity, your dreams that you scale, something to make it happen to the world, or to bring it to as a legacy. Find a process of moving and acquire one of the sports. Write to publish a book, not just to write, because it means almost nothing. And then be a complete eternal student. I left the reading on page 2016. I'm going to go to page 17, and I'm going to read a couple of paragraphs from the introductions of David Ramsey, the Total Money Makeover. What we have done is for you, wherever you are, go to the baby steps. It's important because many millions of people in America, doesn't understand that the best building tools of wealth is their income, and that's I learned from 10 years after I came to the United States. That everybody has this dream. I'm going to invest. I'm going to invest on the uh, biggest companies, and I'm gonna make money from this, and I'm gonna study investments. And you see years after years that they lost their money into trying to invest. And at the end of the day, it's some kind of a scam. It's very difficult unless you have $50,000 or $100,000. You just dedicate it for that and put it into your, you know, 401k or you roll IRAs, and you can do it by yourself, and you be there consistently. Your company is helping you out. You also doing this. Investments is very difficult. But what he says is your income take care of your income. Your income is your building tool, your most important building tools. Make sure you have a budget. Budget everything, where you spend your money, and be careful about payments, especially payments to the credit cards, 23, 25%, going to zero, no credit card. And he go beyond to cut your credit card, destroy them. I have five of them. I destroy them, I pay them, and I have just one, the business one, to pay tickets and then to pay rental cards. Because we travel a lot, and most companies you need to have a credit card in place. But going to zero, no payment. And he says that no payment of percentage. And also, what is your highest payment? What is your higher payment? And your highest payment is, it's the your car. When you come to America from wherever you are, or wherever you are in the world, you want to have a beautiful car, you know? And that beautiful car means minimum $600 per month. If it's a new, because you want something new, smell good, have all the technology and the AI. And by the way, you want to have a Tesla. It's like my friend. Oh my God, I want to have a Tesla. Oh wow, this Tesla, great. Oh my God, $900 per month plus the insurance. It means most likely 1,200 per month, and that's imagine paying that for a year, for 2 years, for 3, for 4 years, like I did with my two car. So I paid the two car. No, it means I save almost 1,500 in everything, the two insurance and the cars, pay completely. So no payment. If I can give money now for tips, I can give money to my winners, my $5,000 that I give for the winners. I can invest my money more now because I have more money per month. I can go and eat whatever I want, and I don't have to get a credit cards or see the balance. I can go for 3 months to Europe as we do, because now her money is free money income, my free money income, no payment. And that's the teaching of David Ramsey. Get your emergency fund 3 months or 6 months of your income, have no debts at all. The biggest debt is also your house. Pay your house. The goal is also to pay the house in 2 months, in 2 or 3 years. We have a challenge with Dr. Sida now is with his beautiful baby Luna. But that's the teaching, and then give completely, outrageously. That's what he said. Just give with all your heart, because we're here for this, for in this words to just do that. I can give to Camilo and to Camila. Whenever I say, "Oh, papi, this guy are very expensive, high maintenance," they don't pay like 20. Can you send me $20? Papi, can you send me $120? Can you pay, papi? Can you send me $300? But who do you think we are? A bank? Chase Manhattan Bank? But we can do that, and I know Rosaura did it, Victor did it, Gregory did it, Lawrence did it. Martha is doing it. We in the thicker past, through the process of taking the best book ever, we follow the baby steps. Okay. Now, for big investments, also there is moment when you have to have some debts. Manage those debts, but you'll see that if you have no debts on credit card, your score increase, which is any debts that you have for education, for example, is going to be with a low interest rate. Just following this guy, David Francis. So let's go and read a couple of chapters, a couple of paragraphs. This book is not written by someone with no academic credentials. I said don't list my formal academic credentials because honestly, I don't think they are important. I have met so many broken people with financial credits, with financial credentials that I almost think it describes me to have had formal training. Yes, I have degree in finance. Yes, I have been or I am licensed in real estate, insurance, and investment. Yes, I do have many of the stupid letters to put after my name. But the things that qualify me most is to teach about money, is that I have done stupid things with zeros on the end. I have been there, done that. I have a PhD in dumbs, so I know what it's like to be scared. I know what it's like to have my marriage hanging by a thread because of financial stress. I know what it's like to have my hopes and dreams crushed by my own stupid decision. That qualify me uniquely to teach and to love hurting people. The other huge qualifiers that I use the principles I teach to personally build wealth. My wife and I have truly lived this book. The things we teach are not theory, they work. But the teaching credentials that I am most sure of and which further qualify me are the hundreds of thousands of stories of people across America being set free by this book. This stuff simply works, so don't take financial advice from broke people. This book is not for politically correct. I stated earlier that personal finance is 80% behavior. To properly view behavior and to understand how to change behavior intelligently, we must consider several things. Behavior intelligently viewed takes into account the emotional, the relational, the family history, the socio-economical impacts, and the spiritual. To ignore any of this while discussing behavior change about money is incomplete and very naive. So I openly discuss the spiritual in this book. As a Christian, I include my some Bible verses. This is not a Christian book, and it for sure isn't a Bible study on the subject of money. But this is a book about proven plan to financial peace that my team and I have developed over several decades, and that plans includes addressing the spiritual issues surrounding money. So I upset both sides. Those who don't like it because I include spiritual thoughts in my teaching, and those who don't believe my writing is spiritual enough. Either way, you have been warned. This book is not run. Don't confuse extreme confidence with arrogance. I am extremely confident that this material works because millions of people have benefited from it. I am not arrogant because I realize I'm not personally responsible for any of the lives change. The stuff I teach is the truth, and those principles are responsible for changing lives. But I always answer the same questions with the same answers, even though sometimes folk thinks the situation may be different. It isn't different. The principles stand and they work every time. So I'm gonna stop right there, and I will make a note here that I finished on 7/20/26 money MM 25, and I this book is not wrong, so I will continue. This book is not the same as my other book, and this book is not getting any complaints or criticism, and I will finish the introductions right there for next Monday. What do you think of this amazing books that we are working and bringing up to you. Yes, this is the Thinker Pass. And I introduce you the book of the Total Money Makeover. I want you to buy it in English, Spanish, in any language you want. I also want you to get The Science of Scaling by Benjamin Hardy and Blake Erickson. We love books. I want that if you are in the thinking path that you love books. And now we are coming to the 100 Million series by Alex Hormozzi. But David Ramsey, what do you think of David Ramsey? I have my team in this call also for you, so they can participate at any moment. We have Gregory, Rosaura, Lawrence, Marta, and Victor. But what do you think about it? You know, the things that call my attention, it's socioeconomicals, it's relationals, it's family oriented, and it's emotional. This is parapsychology, and also spiritual. It's not a Bible study, you know, but it's not part of a church course. It's not a religious book, but it's a book that is holistic. Get everything together, and that 80% of whatever you do, and that we know with money, and this is Money Monday, 60p Money Monday. It's behavioral component. It's social, spiritual, it's economical, and 20% is like, well, you have to do what you have to do. You have to put the money. But 80% is emotional. It means, and we have seen that in the 60p, the Thinker Pass, how we change completely, how we transform ourselves by reading the book and by changing the daily habits slowly into permanent habits, and how we also change completely our process of thinking with the money. That's what we want you to do. So, Rosalba, what you got from this reading of David Ramsey? And then I'm gonna go to Victor, and it's open for anyone to participate. Rosalba?
Well, well, the part that the sentence that I love is that he talks about the level of education that he has, and he says he has nothing to do with it. He says here, so he's very confident that what he wrote and what he's recommending works because many people have read his book and have benefited from it. And I like that self-confidence that he has, that he says, read it, engage in it, and practice the recommendations that I'm doing, and you're going to see the difference. And he's very confident that it works.
That is true. Gregory, do you have any idea on any things, any thoughts?
Absolutely. I love the fact that he focuses on building an emergency fund because emergencies don't discriminate. We get a flat tire, we have to spend two, three, $400. So before you start tackling the bigger debts, that building that security, that emergency fund, whether it's 3 months or 6 months, is fundamental. So I love the factor that he deals with the reality that every day, every week, every month, there's possibilities of an emergency. Have something in place. Thank you.
That is true. That is true. And he says, like, I have a PhD on dumb. And, sometimes that's what we believe we are when we just pay our money to the Toyotas of the world and Mercedes Benz and Teslas of the world just because we want to show the car on our garage. But then we have a big, 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 big payments every month, and the insurance also. And so, PhD in DOMS, credentials is okay. He has credential, but it's about working. Victor, what do you say of this? We are in the Thinker Pass, People 60p, Students Awareness Club. We are in a school. Go there, find us. Start with Foundation or continue with Ascents and Alchemy. Victor.
So I like the fact that he keeps it really simple. Right. People try to overthink finances. And I love the fact that he also says that there are spiritual components of this because, frankly, in my opinion, the Bible is the greatest financial resource. There are many lessons in there about, money management. We were talking about that in prayer this morning. There are many lessons in there. In fact, we were talking about lending, right, and getting rid of credit cards. Well, one of the things that he quotes in his book, for, as you read more, because I have read this book before, is that he talks about borrowers being slaves to lenders, right? Which is a biblical principle, right? You don't borrow because you become enslaved. And I know that there are people out there who do have debts and they feel like debts are choking them, like a slave master. So I love the fact that he keeps things very simple. I love the fact that he doesn't get overly religious, about a financial book. But the reality is that, y- you know, it, if you dig deep into places like the Bible, you will find the same disciplines that he's talking about. So I guess when he says that he gets both sides upset, he's saying, there are people who are like, oh my God, there's a way to just grow more on the word here. He just keeps it straight, simple, to the point, and yes, there are biblical components to it.
That is true. That is true. We are eternally slaves to the lender, and because we want to have the big thing, and the big things on life is a car and a house, and also your education. In Santo Domingo, education is free. I pay probably $20 per a medical school when it's like $100,000 per year. And I laugh that I become a psychologist twice and a medical doctor in Santo Domingo just with free. And the best educations in the whole world is Santo Domingo is the oldest than Harvard, and that's like a big spend. I have a little contradictions in terms of do your educations, be a doctor, be a lawyer, be a teacher, and then pay your student loan, pay them because we have responsibility to pay whatever student loan we have. That's one of the biggest one. Then the car, get a cheap car. If you love and you can invest and you can like afford a car, buy the car, but pay the car. Don't get that payment. And again, credit cards, be careful about that. Cut them. Keep one or two. In my case, that's what I do. Don't pay the interest rates of the biggest company, the Visa, Mastercard of the world. So this is the thinker path. And Lawrence, what do you think of the book of the reading of, if you're there still, of the reading of the books, Total Money Maker, we're discussing for many months now.
I think Dave Ramsey has a lot of great resources from all the different books I know that he has, and I love his principles. I think the biggest one you're saying is about the credit cards. So he definitely is believes in not even having one card. Um, so I think in this day and age, it's sort of hard to do that if you're going to travel and do stuff. But I think that's something great to work towards. Um, he also has, I mean, there's all different resources that he has. Financial Peace University, um, and just really great books. So there's more than just the Total Money Makeover. They have lots of resources for you. So I would say explore the resources that he has. They can help you a lot.
Excellent. Is Martha there? Martha, what do you think about these discussions of the Total Money Makeover? We are at the end of the 60p Peel, Stillness and Wellness Club. We are streaming from Florida, Orlando, Kissimmee, myself. This is my Money Monday. Monday, I'm here completely dedicated to you. You are in school. Go to school, become a foundation, 99 a month, and you're going to be part of this amazing pill that we take every day. Martha?
Yeah. Eh, Also, good morning. Good morning.
Good
It's
morning.
amazing knowledge, amazing information you share. The scanning book really changed our life and our too much, too much. And really, uh, I continue to reading and
this book really uh, cracking my brain, um, because I learn now thinking in another way, um, and
Good.
like, yeah, it's amazing to continue to learn, and really, eh, no, it's easy, but uh, I wanted to more people come because the repetition make your be perfect, or okay, or maybe not perfect, but more out the box, and we challenge ourselves.
Yeah, that's I agree with Martha. This is a book of challenge that have challenged us, and I want also to challenge you. In the Thinker Pass, come with us every day at any moment. We have the 6 a.m. first time. Thank you, Martha. At 7, this July 20th. After 2 years, the crux or the key in Spanish, the center of the issue is no longer 5 a.m. So the 5 a.m. Stillness Club was the foundation, the initiation of, but now you can do the 60p anywhere. The team is at 6 a.m. Monday to Saturday, bilingual in Spanish, en español los sábado, and the weekly hot seats Congress Sundays, it's on Sunday at 7 a.m. So now we're gonna sleep a little bit longer, 1 hour more. And I also can see now my beautiful lake, Dr. Piña Lakes, and the birds and the sounds of the birds from my window in Kissimmee. And I can also run with the guys that start running at 6:30, so 6 like that, or 7. And so we change the time. So it's more no longer 5 a.m. It's the 60p. You can take everywhere anytime. So this is what we do. We start with stillness. We continue with the scaling dreamer path. We go with the creator path and the sport passionate path and the authorship path and also the thinker path. We finish at 7:12. We started at 7:12, most likely an hour doing our peel, taking our peel. It's very hard. So you have to work hard for an hour. But if you do it as we do it every day, you will see the results. You feel clear, you feel better, you feel enthusiastic. You are putting your life, your legacy to the world. You're streaming with people, you learning, you teaching people, you making money, you having being creative, you teaching about money to people. So that I know for sure that you apply all the principles of David Ramsey. And if you apply all the principles of the scaling system, the scaling frame of Hardy, I know you're going to make it. So that's why we're happy to do this. And we love if you can accompany us as we grow. And tomorrow, I will be there for us, and it's going to be the Victor Catano time. This is Money Monday 60p, Stillness Awareness Club. I'm Dr. Jorge Piña, streaming from Kissimmee, New York, and I see you next Monday. Bye bye.
Have a great day.
Have a great day.